Good afternoon. The Fraser Cup playoffs are underway. Welcome into the 3 Show. I'm Vinny Paracel, and we are just 2 weeks away from the start of the Fraser Cup Championship Tournament. Who's going to be there? Well, we will show you the 20 teams remaining who are trying to get their name etched on the Fraser Cup. But first, let's update the latest tenders and commitments in the NA3HL. Jack Dalton of the Minnesota Loons has signed a tender with the New Mexico Ice Wolves. He spent some time with New Mexico earlier in the year, registering 2 points in 9 games. He had 2 goals in 4 games with the Loons. Michael DeBrito of the Alexandria Blizzard has signed a tender with the Kenai River Brown Bears. In 17 games, the Fergus Falls, Minnesota native scored 13 goals and 20 points. Then we've got Spencer Dixon, the Long Beach Sharks, going off to Indiana University of Pennsylvania. The defenseman from Alabama has played 4 years in the NA3HL, and in 100 career games, Dixon netted 4 goals and 25 points. Now on to the Fraser Cup playoffs. 2 games are already in the books. Let's get to those highlights. In the Central Division, the Mustangs held a 4-1 lead after 1 period of play, but Sam Vanderhoven puts the tradesman on his back. 3 goals in this one, another from Jason Tanizaka to get the game even at 5. Gunnar Schiffman is going to end up with the game winner, and the tradesmen complete the incredible comeback and win Game 1 by a score of 6-5. Out in the Frontier, Bozeman hosting Gillette. The Wild strike early with Caleb Sanborn to take a 1-0 lead. Same score in the third. Declan Young on the power play increases the lead to 2, and then a few minutes later it's Will Blake netting his first of the postseason. Gillette goes on to win 4-1 in Game 1 of that series. Looking at the brackets, the Rochester Grizzlies start their series with the Wausau Cyclones tomorrow. Rochester went 6-1-1 in the regular season series. The winner of that will face the winner of Peoria and Oregon. We just showed you the highlights from the tradesman victory last night. They have a chance to close out the series tomorrow night in Oregon. In the East, the Northeast Generals are currently playing the Bay State Bobcats in their first game of their series. The Gens swept the season series there. On the other side of the bracket, Danbury takes on Long Beach. Sharks won 6 out of the 10 matchups this season and are looking for their first Fraser Cup appearance since 2017. Out in the Frontier, both Great Falls and Bozeman swept their play-in series and now will play Helena and Gillette respectively. Bozeman and Gillette started last night. We showed you those highlights. The Wild now have a chance to clinch a spot in the Frontier Division Finals tomorrow. In the 1-4 matchup, Helena won 7 of the 8 matchups between the two clubs in the regular season. Then we go to the South, where it's a battle between the Texas Brahmas and the Texas Roadrunners. That series starts up on Friday in North Richland Hills. The Brahmas took 5 of 6 head-to-head meetings this year. Then we have a rematch of last year's South Division semifinals as OKC takes on El Paso. OKC swept the Rhinos last year, but this season all the games will be in El Paso as the 2 teams agreed to that format. The Ice Hawks, though, won 5 of the 6 matchups this year. Finally, out west, the Granite City Lumberjacks and Alexandria Blizzard get their series going tomorrow night. The Jacks won all 8 head-to-head meetings this year. Then probably the best series in the first round, Mason City and Wilmer. These 2 clubs met up in the West Division Finals last year, with Mason City scoring the win at home in Game 3 to advance to the Fraser Cup. The Toros took 5 of the 8 games against the Warhawks this season. We expect this one to go the distance. It all starts tonight at Mason City Arena. You can watch all the Fraser Cup playoff action on Hockey TV. Follow the NA3HL on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest news. Check out the Fraser Cup Playoff Hub on NA3HL.com. All the news, series scores, and highlights all in one convenient place. We'll be back next week to recap the semifinals and preview the division finals here on the 3 Show. Be sure to join us then.